man, what's going on YouTube? It's your guy Darian, man. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. You already know what we talk about on this channel. We talk about fragrances and fashion. So if you love to look good and smell great, then you may find some value in this content. So go ahead and click the subscribe button. And then take a quick second, if you don't mind, to go ahead and hit that bell icon as well. That way you might get notified when I upload a new video. Because you know YouTube, I don't know, man, like sometimes folks don't get notified. But anyway, hit the all when you hit the bell icon. And like I said, you might get notified when I upload new content on the channel. So fellas, you know what it is, man. You'll see the title, man. We're doing our Panty Droppers Volume 2. Shout out to the guys that really enjoyed Volume 1, man. Especially my man that commented in the comment section and said that, you know, how about the fragrances that may not drop them down, but make them slide them to the side? That was some funny stuff, man. Look, you on your way. That was funny, but seriously, man, listen, my disclaimer, as I always say, like, I don't guarantee fragrances drop panties, because they don't drop women's panties. I've never come in contact with a woman that because of the fragrance alone, they just drop the panties. That stuff don't happen, man. Now, if it has happened for somebody, leave it down in the comment section, man. We love to open up that conversation. I'm not saying I'm gonna believe you. I'm just saying it would be interesting to see how that story might have gone. So, man, like I always say, man, these fragrances, in my experience, will at least get a woman's attention. These are fragrances that women really have found. I found that women find attractive, or they attract women when I wear them. So they're gonna get the conversation started, man. But like I said, some swag and some personality can help you close the deal. So this will get you in the game. So now you just gotta make the shot, if you know what I'm saying. So if you wanna hear what fragrances are on this list, then you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. We'll be right back. All right, fellas, I'm back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in, man. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this list of 10 fragrances on in my collection that are absolute panty droppers, lady killers, however you want to call them. These fragrances get ladies' attention when I wear them. Now, I want to say really quick, you know, a lot of the guys always, you know, inbox me and stuff like that about certain things. And I want to say again, some of these fragrances that are more expensive, and I say expensive, anything over $100 for the most part, sample. That's how I find out about a lot of these gems. I sample, and I always recommend scentsplit.com. I have to say that slow because it's a tongue twister for me. Scentsplit.com. Sample these fragrances first, man, and see if you like them. They work for me. Hopefully they'll work for you as well. So anyway, man, let's get right into the list. First fragrance up on the list today, guys, on these panty droppers, lady killers. Trust me, from the house of Byredo, this one is called Mojave Ghost. This one is called Mojave Ghost. Now, fellas, don't sleep on this. This one is a floral scent. It does lean unisex. Some may even say feminine, but trust me when I tell you, it smells one way on a man, different on a woman. And when a guy wears this, this just attracts ladies. When I wear it, it attracts ladies, and especially this time of year, because when the wind hits this and women pick it up, it's kind of like, I think that was Pepe Le Pew that used to kind of follow the scent trail. I'm not saying this smells like a skunk, of course, by any means. It smells fantastic, but I'm just saying that's how ladies want to follow you around when you wear Mojave Ghost. So, man, if you never put your nose on this, check this one out. You do have to be okay with wearing a unisex fragrance, something that really highlights some florals, but check this one out. Trust your boy, give it a sample, and see how you like it. From the house of Byredo, this one is called Mojave Ghost. The next fragrance on this list, guys, we're going to the house of Bond number 9, one of my favorite niche houses, and this one is called Scent of Peace for Him. Scent of Peace for Him. Look at that beautiful bottle. Look at that bow tie. I think I'm gonna try to rock this thing one day. I'm just saying. Listen, so this one, man, I talk about it a lot. And when it first came out, it got a lot of notoriety because people compared it to Creed Aventus. Why? Because it has pineapple in it and blackcurrant. But that's about as far as the comparison goes, because this fragrance does its own thing, and I love what it does. This one has a more vibrant citrusy opening, and it has a more woody dry down. It doesn't go with that smoky dry birch wood that you get from a vintage. This goes a cedar wood kind of vetiver dry down. So it's really, really woody and nice, man. But listen, I've told stories about this before, about how this fragrance works and the responses I've gotten when I've worn this. This is an absolute panty dropper, lady killer fragrance right here from the house of Bond number 9. Trust me, try this stuff out. This is called Scent of Peace for him. The next fragrance on the list, guys, this is the first designer fragrance on this list today from the house of Paco Rabanne. This is 1 Million Lucky. 1 Million Lucky. Man, listen, if you want to know what this fragrance does to women, go check out Tiff Benson's review on this stuff. Listen, but I believe 100% she was authentic in what she said about this fragrance, because women just love this stuff. It has hazelnut in it, and it's like almost like bees are attracted to honey. I don't know, man. The hazelnut in this stuff, man, it just does something to women. They love this stuff when I wear it. Look at how much juice I've used. And I have a lot of fragrances in my collection, man. And I'm just saying, I wear it because I like it. It gets good reactions from the ladies. I like it. From the house of Paco Rabanne. This is 1 Million Lucky. Coming in next on this list, this fragrance comes from the house of Navitus Parfums, and this one is called Viva More. Viva More. Now, a lot of you guys may not have really heard about this one, because this one was not released by one of the fragrance YouTube reviewers. This one was released in partnership with another guy, and a lot of people don't really talk about Viva More, but man, this stuff is absolutely fantastic. Just imagine if you combine Acqu Di Gio with Baccarat Rouge 540. Yep, magic in this bottle right here. I will have a link down below where you can check this out, at least a sample. Man, listen, this is an absolute lady killer right here. Trust me, from the house of Navitus Parfums. This one is called Viva More. The next fragrance on this list comes from the house of BDK Parfums, and this one is called Rouge Smoking. Now, I've talked about this fragrance before on this channel, and it's been on a similar type list, a sexy fragrance list, and that's what it just does. It attracts women. It's smoky, a smoky cherry fragrance. Imagine that. This fragrance goes perfect with some Teddy P, man. Turn off the lights and light a candle. It's just that good, man. Cherry, a smoky vanilla, black vanilla. Now, I don't know what the difference between black vanilla is and regular vanilla, but I smell vanilla. And it says black vanilla, but trust me when I tell you, it's a sexy fragrance that women really just respond to. From the house of BDK Parfums, this one is called Rouge Smoking. Now, this next fragrance, this is my secret weapon. And I say secret weapon because nobody, and I mean nobody, talks about this next fragrance. It's a forgotten fragrance from the house of Christian Dior. This one is called Dior Homme Sport. Now, this one is the 2012 version. Now, they re-released this in 2017. I don't rock with that one. But this one, it has that same beautiful iris note, but the iris is toned down just a little bit with the citrus notes in the opening. I think citron and bergamot may be in the opening of this fragrance. So it's a nice citrusy opening with that iris, which again, tones the iris down. But trust me, fellas, trust me, if you can find this version of this fragrance, this is a secret weapon, because again, nobody talks about this stuff. It could be because it's hard to find. I don't know, but I've never really heard much about it, even before the 2017 version came out. But absolute lady killing monster right here from the house of Christian Dior. This is Dior Homme Sport. This is the 2012 version. All right, the next fragrance on this list comes from the house of Frederic, and this one is called French Lover. French Lover. This is just a super manly, masculine, sexy fragrance right here, and it really reminds me a lot of Creed Spice and Wood. Now, I smelled Spice and Wood before I ever put my nose on this one, but this one performs better than Spice and Wood on my skin. You get more of that green, that really green element in this, and the spices, and it's just a beautiful scent. Women just respond to this. I've had women in the comment section. Y'all pay attention to the comment section, guys. When I've mentioned this fragrance, there are some women that will confirm and verify how sexy this stuff is and how much they love it. So if you never tried it, put your nose on this one from the house of Frederic Malle. This one is called French Lover. I mean, with a name like that, come on, man. Just try it. Next up on the list, there had to be a fragrance from this house on this list, and this one comes from the house of Nasomatto, and this is called Pardon. Nasomatto Pardon. Now, the name itself is sexy. I don't care what it means, it sounds sexy. Trust me. So, this one has magnolia flowers in the opening. Women love flowers, guys. They love flowers. And then once you get past that opening with the magnolia flowers, then you have a beautiful, sexy, dark chocolate note in here. And that's the killer right here. That's the killer in this fragrance, that dark chocolate, man. I'm just telling you right now, if you never put your nose on it, again, it's just a sexy compliment magnet. Women love it. It's sexy to them. This one lets them know what your intentions are when you wear this stuff right here. Trust me, from the house of Nasomatto, this is called Pardon. The next fragrance on the list, guys, we're going to the house of Creed, my most complimented Creed. This is called Silver Mountain Water. Silver Mountain Water. And this just does something to women, man. It's a white floral fragrance with a nice tea note. And it's just magical when it hits the skin. In the warmer months, you talk about spring, summertime, and this right here, recipe for success. So put this on your skin, go out in public, and watch the magic happen. From the house of Creed, this one is called Silver Mountain Water. And guys, last but not least on this list, this is a fragrance that's a little bit of a newcomer to the collection, but in the time that I've had it, it has worked its magic. From the house of Initio Parfums, this is called Musk Therapy. Musk Therapy. And I can't say anything else about this fragrance but just that it is super duper sexy. Super sexy, man. Listen, if sexy fragrance had a face or had a picture, this would have to be what it looks like. The white bottle is sexy, man. The notes, you have a white sandalwood, you have white musk. Man, listen, I wore this stuff last night, man. And again, my wife doesn't always compliment me. My wife doesn't always compliment me on my fragrance because she's so used to me wearing fragrances. But this one, I wore this last night and she hugged me and she said, "What is that you are wearing?" I was wearing this, man. It has Hedione in it, and Hedione is kind of like I think it kind of gives off this vibe of a floral vibe, almost like jasmine, with a little bit of a green undertone to it. But when you listen to the name Hedione, it makes me think that this fragrance has some type of hypnosis in it. And I'm telling you, it has Hedione and musk, which of course is a pheromone that really attracts us. So they know what they were doing with this fragrance, man. They know exactly what they were doing with this fragrance, and they executed it to perfection. This thing is an absolute panty dropper, lady killer. Trust me when I tell you, fellas, just try it. Just try it. From the house of Initio Parfums, this one is called Musk Therapy. All right, guys, that is it. That's my time. I thank you so much for taking a few moments to watch this video. I gave you volume 2, panty droppers, lady killers, from my collection. As always, I appreciate your time and attention to these videos because, of course, I know you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with me, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and share these videos out to some folks that you think could use this information or find me entertaining, because I'm your guy, Darian, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.